Every biological system seeks the path of least resistance. For this boy, that path is a sluggish descent toward the floor once the last candy wrapper sits empty. He drags his frame across the carpet toward the only remaining source of fuel in the house, a high-tech, monolithic vending machine. He attempts a standard transaction, sliding a coin into the slot to claim a brightly glowing sugar-coated prize. But the machine reacts with mechanical hostility. Robotic arms sprout from the casing, snatching the coin and locking the inventory behind reinforced glass. This diagram illustrates the machine's internal logic. The system has routed the transaction through a conditional block. To unlock the dispenser, the boy must first complete 50 squats. Rather than performing the exercise, the boy begins a battle of wits. He commits to expending massive amounts of energy just to avoid any actual work. His first move relies on simple leverage. He wedges a broom handle into the machine's delivery flap, hoping to pry the mechanism open. The machine detects the pressure and clamps its steel flap shut, pinning the broom and trapping the boy's hands against the chassis. With the target immobilized, the machine deploys its countermeasure. A motorized treadmill slides out from the base, instantly spinning up to a high-velocity pace. The boy is forced into a desperate gallop. His legs move in a blur as he fights to stay upright, his breathing becoming ragged. By attempting to bypass 50 squats, he inadvertently subjected his heart and lungs to a high-intensity cardiovascular ordeal. He returns for a second attempt, this time using an RC car and a grappling hook to keep his distance from the machine's physical traps. The machine's antenna sends a high-gain signal, intercepting the boy's frequency and hijacking the car. Switching to an offensive protocol, it calculates the boy's exact coordinates, launching heavy medicine balls along precise parabolic arcs. He has to move. He ducks, pivots, and catches the heavyweights, hauling them to a disposal chute to clear his path. Each catch forces his muscles to absorb a jarring impact. This technological shortcut backfired, forcing him through a strength training routine that targets every major muscle group in his upper body. Driven by desperation, he constructs a pulley system to drop a heavy iron anvil onto the machine, hoping to shatter the casing and the rules along with it. The anvil falls, but the machine's robotic arms catch the iron midair, absorbing the shock without a scratch. The physics of the trap are simple. The machine pulls down on the anvil, using the pulley to hoist the boy into the air. His own body weight is now the primary resistance. He dangles 10 feet above the floor. His arms tremble, performing a series of grueling pull-ups to stay on the rope, his core tightening. This final act of destruction resulted in the most demanding task yet, a full-body endurance test that saps his remaining physical reserves. The boy eventually drops to the floor, his limbs heavy. He raises a hand and taps the side of the machine, a gesture of total concession. The machine processes the data from the last hour of exertion. The screen flashes, challenges complete, and the internal gears finally begin to turn. As the boy stands, his baggy clothes slide down to reveal the machine's forced training results. His frame is now defined by lean muscle, a byproduct of the very resistance he used to fight the system. He reaches into the dispenser, but instead of the processed snack he wanted, he instead finds a single cold apple. The hours of dodging, sprinting, and lifting have left him with an actual appetite. He wipes sweat from his forehead, looks at the fruit, and takes a slow, loud bite. The crunch is the only sound in the room.